Prepare yourself for the exposure.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Shill Talk episode 4. Today we have Awake Souls. He's going to join us to tell me why I'm a Satanist. Grab your favorite popcorn. Don't drink too much, it might come out your nose. So, we're going to patch him in on Skype in just a minute. Actually, before I do that, I think I can... Well, Skype gives me a little bit of trouble as I'm setting it up with OBS, so expect a little bit of craziness because that's just kind of how it goes. We're supposed to do this a bit beforehand, but we weren't set up 30 minutes beforehand. So let me go ahead and patch him in. He's right here on Skype. Just hang out, guys, and we're, I'm gonna learn something here. Hold on, let me get a proper shirt on for this. Hold on. A little bit better. I mean, I don't know. Just want to make sure I'm in my colors, man. I like my black, Right? Switch. I can see my my Brio camera trying to autofocus because I rebooted the computer, so I'll stop that from happening right now. All right, let's patch him in. See what we can do. Let's get exposed. How's it going? Oh, cool. You got the green screen on and everything. Oh, let me switch on my thing. I know you probably can't see me. There you go. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can, and I'm watching on Facebook too.
All right, cool. Let me pipe you in here to the thing, and then we should be well on our way. Hold on, let me just set it right. Hold on, let's see. Boom, boom. Let me add the Skype window. There's the Skype window. Okay, so it is wanting to track you. That's nice. I don't have to do any crazy fancy wonkiness. So who we're talking to today is Mr. Awake Souls. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir? Tell us what you do real quick.
Well, my name's Jason Laufenberg, and I'm here tonight because I called you a Satanist, and you're, I guess, by your response, you're refuting that, and so I guess I'm here to show evidence for the reason why I would say that you're a Satanist. I appreciate you having me on. You are, in fact, the first person that I've called a Satanist that's been willing to talk to me live on YouTube. So,
okay.
In fact, the comments that we had going on Facebook, I actually began by giving you props, credit.
Oh, fuck me. I just got hard Mike Lemonade in my eyeball. Excuse me, carry on. That hurt. Wow. God, if you ever get that, I don't wish that even upon you. That was interesting.
Don't pour vodka in your eye.
Hold on.
It's worse.
Maybe I can lick it with my reptilian lizard tongue. Ah, nope. I'll have to transform first. Can't do that on air, of course. You know why, right? 33. I don't know what signal I'm supposed to use. I'm just go ahead. Go ahead. So I'm a Satanist. You're exposing me. You want to tell everybody why? You got your facts straight. You've done a lot of research in my channel and to me, right? You know me, right? Pretty good.
Well, you put enough out there. Put more out than most people do. You're really out there, way more than the average person, I would say. Would you agree?
Absolutely. I'm very open. A lot of people know a lot of really, really personal shit about me because it's right there on the YouTube channel, or it was. I can just unlock it, and I have a lot of stuff hidden right now. But your signal is kind of hurting. Are you on a Wi-Fi, or every now and then you cut off so bad that we don't hear like 2 or 3 words? So if you can do anything about that.
I've got super good internet. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I've got more than 10 megs up, and I'm just heavily trolled doing the things that I do.
Well, it's okay for the most part. If I have to ask you to repeat, that's why, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let me move my screen over here. I think this is. I might have to reset something real quick as I do that, and then we should be okay. All right. So well, hold on. Let me. I think it's better that since you're really serious about this Satanism thing. I mean, I can't. I thought you. I mean, I thought you were joking at first, but you really. You really do think that you have evidence on me that I'm a Satanist, and you're really happy that I'm the first one to ever talk to you about it. I mean, this is not just, you're not just trolling me, right? Because I know a lot of people are like, he's just trolling, he's trolling. You serious?
Yeah. Do you have any idea who I am?
I've heard of you, and a lot of people don't really like you. You're banned everywhere I go. My friend circle seems to say you're trolly, and I've seen you put out hit pieces on people I now call my friends. So I'm like, well, this guy doesn't have his shit together. So now you're calling me out. So I'm like, well, I was right, because if you're gonna call me a Satanist, then I know I'm not. We're gonna have a good roast, right? So let me make it a little bit more comfortable for you, right?
Okay. Yeah, I want to do the same for you too. I want you to understand that. At the beginning, before I came into Flat Earth, I was maybe in a situation similar to you in some ways. Probably not all the way, but I was very much a New Agey person before the Flat Earth truth came along. So, in your response to me after me calling you a Satanist, you started talking about how this is, hard in this world, how you really came here, share was astral projecting and some things like that. My quick takeaway from that is that you're sort of New Agey, and I would like to talk about all this in a controlled manner where we go through the evidence and just talk like two civilized people without this getting out of control. That I would like to keep it on like that if it's okay.
Yeah, you cut out right at the end, but it seems like you just want to have a civilized conversation, and I'm totally cool with that. As long as you don't bash anybody that can't talk and speak for themselves, you're gonna hang on air until it just gets absolutely ridiculous. But I'm having fun. I got look, you see this right here? Let me get my satanic tools. I have Mike's Hard Lemonade Strawberry for this. I bike rided for that today. Got a little exercise, and a big fat ass Milwaukee's Ice. And a second one in the fridge in case it really gets nice. So go ahead, carry on. Give me your best shot.
All right, can I do a screen share?
You can simulcast this shit if you want. We can spread it to, you can HBO or Cinemax it too. I'll show a little nipple. We'll get, we'll stay in the ratings, whatever it takes. All right. Let's go full screen on this. Hold on. Let's do, hold on, I have a shot for interview full screened, and I just need to open the Skype window a little bit bigger so you can get your screen share on. Oh, it's really blurry. Let's see if I can fix that. Hold on. There's 2 different Skype windows it could latch onto, but the problem is it doesn't like when I try to tell it to do that. So your screen is really blurry. What are you showing us here? I can see it, but it's so blurry, and I can't really fix that right now without a bunch of tiddlywinking.
All right. So what this is this is a video that I put out March 28th, 2017. It's a response to Jeranism. All right. You're familiar with who he is, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. So we've had a lot of back and forth with Jeranism. He is a creator of the Bible denier, right?
Well, wait, I did say that we're going to talk about me. This is Jaren, okay? So
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about people that aren't here to defend themselves, so make this really short, or we're going to have a real bad start here. I want it to be about you and me. Or why I'm so bad. So, okay, go ahead.
So what I want to do is define what I consider to be a Satanist. This video, the first 3 minutes of it, defines it perfectly. I can speed it up. I'll put it at 1.5 speed, so it won't take us that long, but this is my definition for what a Satanist is, and I think that's super relevant to the conversation. Wouldn't you?
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah, if you've already spoken it and it's short and you can get there with the video, fine. What's a Satanist? Let's hear it.
That's pretty...
What's that? I can't hear anything anyway. I don't see the video or nothing.
You don't hear it?
Nope, I don't hear anything.
Is there something that I have to check in Skype to share sound on the...
Not that I know of. In Skype, it doesn't necessarily route your audio to anything. I don't even think it does it if you're screen sharing, but I could be wrong on that. But it's obviously not playing the audio right now if you're screen sharing through Skype, no. You can give me a link and I'll play it.
Okay, sure.
All right, opening Skype, back, pulling up the messages. All right, paste it to me in there in Skype.
Yeah, it's like the first 3.5 minutes, but you can speed it up to like 1.5 if you want. It's pretty obvious.
What do you want me to play? What part? The first 3 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, let me pause it, and here we go. It's gonna take me a second because the computer's just too slow for my liking these days. 1.5 speed. All right, here's the...
What I'd like to start off by doing is defining what I mean.
Everybody can hear it but you, okay? So we're just going to listen to it for 3 minutes.
By Satanist. Because what I'd like to start off by doing is defining what I mean by Satanist. Because I have used this term in reference to you, Jaren, the Globebusters, and really all the popular Flat Earth channels. So I want to start by reading the scripture. This is Matthew 12:30-31, King James Version. And it says, "He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. Wherefore I say unto you, all manner of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven unto men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Ghost shall not be forgiven unto men." Now I know you're not a Christian, and that you believe that the Bible's not inspired by the creator of this world. But I think that's simple foolishness. The Bible is the original Flat Earth book.
Wait, who are you speaking to when you say that, you know that the Bible is not... when you speak to people in the video, you say, I know that you don't believe the Bible was inspired by the Word of God. Who are you speaking to? Satanists or just people in general, or what, in this video?
Well, no, if you watch the whole video, you'll know.
I guess you're speaking to flat Earth shills like me. That you're saying that holds true to me, right? I don't believe the Bible.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, this video was directed to Jaren if you watch it. Because we had a back and forth going on, and it's specifically to him.
Just him. Okay, so it doesn't pertain to me. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm explaining how it says right in the text how I define a Satanist, and it's from the scriptures. That is what the Bible says. You're for the creator as being the God of the Bible, or you're against. There's no fence sitting. You can't be in the middle. You're either for or against. So if you're not a person that says that yes, the creator that's spoken about in the Bible is the creator of this world, then as a Christian you're as a Satanist. But there's other things as well. So that right there is just
as a Christian, you're saying I'm a Satanist because if I'm not a Christian, I'm just by default a Satanist. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Well, Christians that believe in the Bible believe that everybody that does not call upon the name of the Savior will be destroyed. that they are an enemy of the Creator.
All right, so that's a yes, right? So if I'm not a Christian, I don't believe in the Bible 100%,
Yes.
I'm not like one of you, that I'm basically a Satanist, I'm the opposite of whatever you are, and that therefore I'm not welcome in the kingdom of God. All these things pertain to me.
Yeah,
right?
heathen is a common term, right?
So I'm a heathen. That's what you're saying. I'm a heathen if I'm not a Christian, a full-blooded Bible-believing Christian, God-fearing Christian. I'm a heathen. I'm just, there's no black and white is what you said.
That's how. No, it is black and white. It's black and white, absolutely, 100%.
There's no fence sitting. So what is?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's black and white. It's very cut. It's very defined. There's no fence sitting. Black and white.
Right. So all right, fine. Okay, let's do this. I think I misspoke there a second ago, but there you go.
It stood the test of time in the.
We're gonna now. It's like a minute in. Okay.
The Bible is the original flat Earth book. It stood the test of time in the face of science. How did the Bible know that the Earth is fixed and immovable, motionless? How did it know that? Well, it's because it was inspired by the creator of this world. Now, Yahushua, who was the creator manifest in this world, Yahushua is the correct proper name for Jesus. It's not Jesus, and I'll go into that quick. But Yahushua made it clear that he that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. There's only two teams in this world. There's Yahushua's team, and there's Satan's team. If you're not on Yahushua's team, you are on Satan's team. There's only two. The fact that there are only two teams in this world, Yahushua's and Satan's, is further supported at Matthew 7:13-15, King James Version, and it reads, "Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves." Who are these false prophets that come in sheep's clothing? They're the ones that use the reasoning of men to try to somehow discredit the Bible as being not true, being fallible, being written of men. Jaron, you are.
Here's what you're saying about. All right, let's say you're just about to address Jaron here, so let's see what he says.
Being fallible, being written of men. Jaron, you are one of these ravening wolves that comes in sheep's clothing, and I will expose you. As to the
all right, so he's calling Jaron a ravenous wolf. Which, by the way, Jaron is doing his Jaronism Raw Monday night show right about now, in case anyone wants to catch that. That's a great segue into a plug for Jaron there. So go ahead and continue now. Let's get back onto me. Why the hell am I a Satanist? And if it's simply because I'm not a hard-blooded Christian, do you have any idea how ridiculous that sounds? But that's how I look at it already. But
well, I wanted to establish a foundation, right?
All right, that's a good foundation. Let's continue with that.
And then from there we can elaborate deeper, because I'm not just going to call out everybody, like, but I singled you out, and there's a reason why.
Good. I want to hear about me. This is about me. Me and me.
All right, so I do pay attention to the channels that talk flat Earth and the ones that promote the AE map and model. I've been able to isolate that the common denominator amongst all these channels that are either non-Christian like yourself or the ones that profess to be is this pushing of the AE map and model. This is something that's been debunked for over 2.5 years. I've got the timestamps to prove all that. So I've been using the wrong model? What's the right model? What's the right flat Earth model? It's on my channel, it's on the Limitless channel, and it's on Beyond Flat Earth.
Short version. What is it? It's not the Pac-Man map, is it?
Pac-Man is a CIA MK Ultra PSYOP term, like
I was hovering over that big red hang-up button when you. Come on, what's the real one? Short version. Then we'll skip over that. What's the real map? It's not the AE. It's the what? Can you give us a quickie?
You can start with the CS Pierce 1894. It's an oblique Mercator. All right, that's what we first found, and now we have a more modern version. It's the Hotine. It's an oblique stereographic map.
Oh, cool.
And see what a map like this does is it accounts for having both a North Pole and a South Pole, which is something that you have to have in any map or model, because it's been proven that we have a star rotation around Polaris and around Sigma Octantis. All right, there's two polar rotations. That right there is an AE map and model debunk. 2.5 years
to some, I've seen the explanation against it, and I think we've picked sides and segregated ourselves. What I don't agree on is how people seem to have, okay, I'm on this side, you're on that side, now we'll attack that side because you're not on this side. That's what I think a lot of the stuff you guys are doing is, I think that's what you guys are doing. But I'll let you finish. So yeah, it's a different map. Okay.
What we're doing is, because what we've been able to isolate and see is that the common denominator is this AE map model, either non-Christian or Christian promoting it, that we've seen it as being a psyop against flat Earth, because we know how the Hegelian dialectic and false dichotomies have been used throughout the ages successfully over and over and over. So now if we're actually starting to wake up and be truth seekers, we should be looking for the false dialectic, which would be the heliocentric Jesuit created model or the AE Mappa model Freemason created model. False dialectic, where you get to have a fake argument between two groups of people working together, where they fake fight each other over two things that aren't true.
Can I ask you something real quick?
Sure.
So you're against Jaron because he disagrees with your model, and you say that he's a Satanist because of that, or do you think it's because of other things that put him in that basket? He's a Satanist. Like, why do you go after other people? Is it because they're Satanists, or you seem to have said here on the show that anybody who's into the AE map must be on the side of the now Freemasons, as you've categorized it. So. Is that like I mean, am I guilty by association again? That's what it feels like.
No, that is point number 2 out of simple ways to identify a Satanist. So point number 2 is lies and deception. All right, so we can go to the scriptures and you can see that our Savior, most people call him Jesus Christ. I recognize that that's the Jesuit name form and use Yahushai. But that he...
well, where's Yeshua and Yahuwah if it's Yeshua? Where's the people? Like, I know people that claim to really know their stuff about it, and they say Yeshua is the name, but now it's Yeshua High. Come on.
Yeah, Yahushai. And the thing is the people that you're saying, Yahushua and stuff like that, that's using the Masoretic vowel points that was brought in by the Pharisees. And if you want to use the Masoretic vowel points brought in by the Pharisees, that's how you say it. But if you want to use it the way it was in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, all right, then it's Yahushai, and it's all documented. It's anybody can research it. We have all that information up there. But the main point that I'm trying to get to, this point 2 on how to identify Satanists, is that lies and deception is, Yahushai said, your father is the devil, speaking to these Pharisees and Sadducees, who were liars. They were making false accusations. They were accusing him of doing things that he had never done.
Okay.
Right? So being a liar and a deceiver is another way to identify yourself as being a Satanist.
Okay.
Right?
So, all right. So that's 2. The AE map, believer, pusher, could be grounds for Satanism. A lion deceiver is a Satanist. All right. So, can we get back on the track of how I fit the bill of a Satanist, given these the construct you're building here, or do you need to build more of a foundation first?
No, let's go to number 3. This will be my final point, and that is that a gross immoral conduct, brazen gross immoral conduct without repentance, is also another way to be identified as a Satanist. Can I screen share again?
Oh, I fit the hell out of that bill. According to Christianity.
Yeah. Yes. Well, then why are you arguing the point? I'm a Christian. I'm coming from that perspective.
Because I have other things to ask people like you. So I'm glad that right there is something that we can both agree on. I do not, and openly, as I cheers to that, do not really care about the ways the Bible calls me a sinner. So let's continue. What's your third point, or... Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to find the screen share again on here.
Okay. The screen share button on Skype is it's the little dots. No, it's not the little dots, huh? Did they change it again? It's the plus sign or options? No, it's not, is it? Good question. Good question. Good luck. Let me know if you can't find it. I'll try to find it online.
I'm just going to start clicking all around.
I know, right? I'm doing the same. Oh, shit. I took a snapshot. Oh, that's terrible. I don't want to remove that shit. All right,
I found it.
You good? Now I can't get the left-hand side of my screen off, but okay, it's fine. Good. Now, what are you showing us?
So,
tell us what you're showing us, because remember, like, for some reason on my end, I have the Google, the OBS wants to show your tiny mini cam instead of the actual blown up cam, so anything I blow up from there is just like blurred. It's like I got a Gaussian blur, so we had to set it up beforehand, and I can't fix it. Believe me, it's hard. So what are you showing us as you explain it?
All right, so can you see right now, do you know who this is?
Yes, I know who that is. Oh, God. Look at my desk. You think I know who that is? Look at my TV.
Right. So, have you seen this before?
But wait. I had no idea of this guy or that hat when I made the icon. All right?
I had
no idea. That's what I think is hilarious about it. You put it on there. Oh, it fits so good. Wait, put it back. Wait, go back. Go back. Oh, it's so awesome. But what you did, I noticed that you helped it along because you see how it's skinnier? I photoshopped too. You see the difference? My TV is fatter. That one is skinnier. You had to smush it, didn't you? That's fine too. I would have smushed it too to make my point. But let's look at the similarities here. What's on his hat? Let's see what's shown on his hat. Back up to the split screen of that, will you?
All right.
So what does he have on his hat? That's a triangle with the sun rays coming off of it. What does it stand for? Do you know?
I don't know. Those sun rays really look like the ones in the Jesuit logo too. You ever notice that?
I did, yeah. And so I said that's what I assume. But me and you both don't know that, right? So let's continue. What am I showing on my hat? There's a sun and a moon and what's the white thing under it? Let me ask you, what do you think the white thing under it is?
It sort of looks like a mouth to me. I don't know. I got to say, you have one of the most unique avatars on YouTube.
Let me tell you why. It's because I designed it myself, except for the actual guy and the hat. That was something I found, and I just edited. All I really did was shape the beard a little bit differently and the hat a little differently, and I added the sun and the moon and the white thing. The white thing isn't a smile. If you look at it real close, you see the edges of it are turned up a little bit. You see that?
Yeah. Is it a UFO?
No. You remember Mr. Picard that went up in the balloon?
Oh, turned up edges?
Exactly. That's all it is, sir. It's just the upturned edges plate under it and the sun and the moon that rotate around it. Because I'm an AE map guy. That's all I've researched, and that's the side I'm in. Okay, so that's where the hat comes from. And, that's where the sun, the moon, and the thing comes from. And then the hat, the triangle is... I'm not going to even, I'm just going to say it has nothing to do with the Aleister Crowley guy, because I didn't even know about the picture. When I saw the picture, I was like, I facepalmed so hard, because I realized that so many people are going to latch onto that and connect that, and I was like, wow, that's so funny to me. But, all right, so the symbols on it don't match up. The hat is a triangle shape, and that's all that matches, it's a triangle hat, right? Can we establish that as true?
Triangle hat, yeah, you got that.
All right, now let's go ahead, continue.
All right. All right. So, are you familiar with any of the secret societies, like the Freemasons, the Jesuits, the Rosicrucians, the Knights Templars? There's a whole bunch of them. Are you familiar with that?
A little bit, enough to know where this and this mean two different things. Is that what you're saying? Right? If I hold my hand up here, it's one thing, and if I hold my hand down here, it's another, right? Let me tell you something.
I don't know all the details, sir, buddy.
Okay, well, this has got to be where you're coming from here, maybe. Oh, all I know is that, yeah, I do know about that. And B, A, I do know about it. B, I don't care, because this to me is flat Earth. Whether I hold it here or right here, and I don't care if it looks like that. This is a symbol that means flat Earth to me. So
okay, that's fine.
Next.
What about the people that you're with? What about it being Bob Nodell, the guy who supposedly is responsible for a 15 degree per hour measurement being recorded by a flat earther, and Robbie Davidson, who hosts the Flat Earth International Conference that only promotes the AE map and model, which has been debunked as impossible for over 2.5 years.
I'll adjust that. Bob and Robbie and me, we are a group of flat earthers that tend to lean more towards the AE map and model to be one that is not yet debunked. That doesn't mean...
No, it has been debunked over and over and over, like so many times. It's right. Endless. Our channels are littered with hundreds of ways that you can prove that it's impossible. If you want to have a real discussion about whether or not the AE map and model works, let's set up a real hangout where we can go through it and we can show you point by point everything that you say about the AE map and model and how it works. We'll show you with observable evidence how it doesn't.
All right. And to that, I would say I would love to network with people that have a different view, especially on the whole frickin' model, because I'm not sold. I don't give two shits what it is. I know that we're lied to, and that's really my ultimate care and what I try to proliferate. I don't have to tell people, hey, this is how the model is, guys. Look. And when I go flat smack people, no, I don't do that. I just say, hey, space is a problem. Rocket travel in space is a problem. Moon landing is a problem. NASA space bubbles is a problem. Photos of planets, pictures of planets, photos of Earth, pictures of space of Earth, all that's a problem. That's what I tell people. But listen,
that's great.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me, let me talk, please. If I am going to believe something and pick something, it's the Flat Earth AE map. But I don't see how picking a side and doing my own research, look, you have different research, you've agreed on a different thing, fine. But you shouldn't be attacking me. I don't attack you guys for having a different model. I don't call you fucking Satanists. That's the problem. I'm like, you're attacking me because I took a picture with my friends that I'd been watching for 2 years, and they invited me, like Robbie gave me a ticket to the conference. I got a GoFundMe to go there. I was happy. Look at my smile. I was happy to take the picture with people that I watched videos for. Like, come on, bro. All right. So this failed. Whatever this picture is, I know about it, but I openly say I don't care that I held it to my neck or below, or I don't care. This means flat Earth to me. AE map thing, look, we'll talk. We'll have a show if you want. I would love to hear what you have to say about the AE map, okay? But right now, we're establishing am I a Satanist or not, and let's continue. What's your next point about this? I'm sure you got a couple more pictures or something to show, right?
Well, it's not gonna show well because they're videos and they're from your own channel.
Well, give me a link. Come on. I can go. I can help you share it. Come on.
Well, it's your own video that you recently put up. I mean, you know it's going to be this one, right?
Oh, do you want me to play that whole thing? It's 5 minutes long. I mean, do you want me to replay it, or do you want to talk about a part of it, or what?
Yeah, we don't need to hear it again.
All right, well, go on about it. What about it? What's wrong with it?
All right, so gross sexual, gross immoral conduct for a Christian, right? What any person that has any sort of intuition is going to see as they watch your video is...
Wait, intuition? You're saying people with real intuition are going to see a certain thing? Hold on. I don't believe that and buy that at all. My intuition separates me from people like you that get it wrong as fuck. And my intuition is like, bro, it speaks volumes about you. It tells me that you mean well, but you just got it wrong. So go ahead.
Is this Kittens and Lily Fields, right? I mean, is this a beautiful, scenic, wonderful type scenario, or is this like? I'm talking about the way you present yourself. All right, I'm coming from a Christian standpoint.
The way I present myself.
Yes. Yeah, this person right here, you do all these commercials, and you say that you've done hundreds of them. Do you only do like the sexually perverted type commercials? Do you do other ones? I'm curious.
You're curious.
Yeah.
Are you calling me out? Would you like me to like completely smash that, like in the ground, like you can't even come back from it? Because if you do test me, I can tell you right now I'll win that. So I'll save you that. Smashing.
Win what? I'm asking you a question.
Yes, I do. I've done probably at least 60, 50 of these kinds of videos that I made a compilation of. To be honest, I'm surprised I even had them in my folder. I should have deleted those long ago. I have done hundreds more of about completely different topics. Product. Look, this right here is a product. $60. This little awesome little MP3 player, speaker, alarm clock is one of the products I have next to me. I've got a doorbell camera. But this is the shit that's just on my desk, okay? Here's a doorbell camera right here. You can put it on your doorbell. If somebody comes walking by, it rings your fucking phone. You can chat with the people who ring your doorbell. That's a $250 video. I got 3 different videos, 3 different pills. This is Keto XS, weight loss. This is Bellevue lower back relief. This is constant focus nootropic brain food. Come on, man. Like, I do all kinds of products. All kinds. This is just what's on my desk in arm's reach.
All right. So you're the creator of this video, correct?
I have made every single video I showed in that compilation because I was paid to do it, not because I took the products or have a small penis. And if you want to test me on that, I can prove that as well. Go ahead.
I'm not curious at all.
All right, let's hope
but
not.
Since the screenshot where we're at right now, you made this video. You're identifying the hand signs that you're doing.
Because of people like you that are so freaking paranoid. I wanted to do this this was bait, and you fell for it. Thank you so much. You fell for the bait I put out. Because listen, my whole thing is if you're on screen, you're an actor, and you're reading a script. Like I have a teleprompter literally right there. You're blah, 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 blah. You're reading a script. You're talking about these pills. And then you're resting. And then you're talking about a pills. Blah, 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 blah. You're resting. Blah, 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 blah. You see where my hands go? It could go like that. It could go like that. It could go like that. None of this is professional. This isn't professional. This isn't professional. This is professional. This is professional. This is professional. Do you understand acting, sir? Do you understand script reading? No. Because you see this a lot. Why? You put somebody on camera, you get them to read a script. You'll see them do that 50 million times. Next point? Or would you like to elaborate on this one? Because I'll hear it out. Let's go.
Oh, I just want to ask, is that an Illuminati hand sign?
No! It's how I'm resting while I'm reading lines on a fucking script. That's what I just said.
No.
It's not an Illuminati hand. Oh, yes, this is. Or this is.
Oh, there,
Yeah.
you finally understood it.
Do you not get what I'm saying? I'm not doing that in the video. I'm just resting my hands in an appropriate presenter style, because if you do commercials for 8 years, this is an acceptable position to rest your hands when presenting anything. Now, you can watch this on TV everywhere, and that's what you'll see is a lot of people do it. If you want to call them Satanists and you want to say it's the Illuminati symbol, you're a gullible, naive person. But, yeah, sure.
Gullible, naive. This is you, right?
That's what it is. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. Are you a homosexual?
What do you believe?
I asked you a question because I don't want to jump to conclusion. Are you a homosexual?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not even slightly. Hey, sir, do you know what a sense of humor is at all? Are you a funny guy, an entertainer? Do people laugh at you when you do your thing? Or is that just not what you get? People say, nod their head and say, yeah, and I agree. But do they ever laugh at you or giggle? Do you ever make jokes or entertain people? Can I ask you that question? It's a loaded question, but it's pretty much a blanket yes or no.
I do, but not in a, like, it doesn't have to be about dick jokes. I don't find that funny. I'm not a homosexual.
Do you understand that this whole video was about dicks and penis enhancement because I had a reason to, because people were proliferating a rumor that wasn't true, and this was my retort, my answer? Do you understand why I did this video at all, sir?
Well, what I see is that the information was coming out, and what you tried to do is cover it up by admitting it all and playing it off as a joke.
Oh, this is. Go ahead. Tell me why I did that. Let's continue.
Well, I see the people in the chat. I mean,
Wait. What came out? What do you mean? What came out? And I tried to plan it off as what came out? The video that somebody found that had me with messed up hair talking about a penis enhancement product, is that what came out? That's what you're talking about? And then I made this video because of that? That's what you've linked, right?
Well, I don't know that it does not come to the conclusion that you're a homosexual. I mean, you'd have to be a moron to not come to that conclusion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got 3 kids. How gay am I?
Well, let's go back to the pictures.
Oh, please, go ahead. Let's roast me even harder. I'm sure it's working very well. Yes!
Right.
Look at this. I love this. That's so awesome.
No sane person's good with that.
No sane person is good with that?
No.
My daughter is 4.5, and she drew a broccoli. And I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Why do you think it's funny?
Hold on, I have to answer the doorbell real quick. This is nice. Be right back. I don't know who this is. Hold on. When I answered in my mask. All right, that was an interesting chat. So, where was I? Oh, yes, this right here, my 4.5-year-old daughter, she drew a broccoli, and my ex said, hey, she took a picture, and she said, your daughter drew a broccoli, and I thought it was funny. You see, that's why I asked you.
What's funny about it?
I asked, because it looks like a fucking cock and balls.
Ah! Wow!
Oh, that's why I asked you if you had a sense of humor, and I didn't get a real yes. No, so you don't have a good enough sense of humor.
I have a great sense of humor, but I don't see anything funny about this.
Oh, so this makes me a Satanist, right? Is that what it is? I'm a Satanist now.
Why is it always the cock and balls? Why when we go to your channel and we look at who you are, why is it, where's the dancing around? You've got so many different channels, man.
I do.
So
I'm trying to figure out all kinds of stuff about this world, internet marketing, my skills, my talents, video editing, video design, production, just marketing in general. Hey, there's my real name.
Yeah, so you and this guy dancing around. You got the black guy back there, your shirt off, shaking your butt. Is this a real? This is heterosexual? Is that what you're?
You know what that is?
Suggesting?
Remember, I asked you a little while ago if you had a sense of humor. Yeah. This is my funny side. I like to joke. I like to use myself as sort of the butt of jokes if I'm dancing funnily. If I'm in a sort of gay video, I like to paint myself as gay. I like it. It's funny. A lot of people that get me, they also laugh at the stuff that I do. So what you're trying to say is that my sense of humor paints me as a Satanist, or that I'm gay. And you know how comfortable I am with the fact that I'm not gay? I'm very comfortable with that. In fact, I will say this on air because it's no secret. I prefer to have gay guy friends over straight guy friends because they resemble women. I prefer to have a women friend over anything because they are just more intellectual. They have deeper conversations. They don't talk about guns, cars, and sports and all that bullshit. They tend to have more like down-to-earth conversations, and so do gay people, and especially gay guys. So I tend to have a very comfortable sexual sense of myself. I do not care if I am dancing like that and making a joke out of it. If you want to hear the video, I wish I could play it, but they're going to copyright strike me. If anyone wants to hear that video or see it, I will totally link it. It's freaking hilarious. I took my green screen, and for the first time ever, I wanted to do something funny with it, and I stuck myself in that video for like 45 seconds and just dancing around and being goofy, trying to make it look like I was part of the video because it's a funny sounding song. That's it. And now I made it a 7-second clip and put it on my profile video. It's been there for like 2 years. Yeah.
All right.
What, man? It's just being funny, bro.
Yeah, funny. So I don't know how long I have to like labor this point here. If somebody's watching right now, what I'm seeing in the thumbnail is flames, you in some sort of, you know, demon looking costume. You got the Star of David. It looks like a hellfire type situation, and you're out here complaining that I'm calling you a Satanist. And I mean, how much more? What more could you do right now to confirm it for me? Do you have to slay a baby and drink its blood right now on air? Is that what we have to do to prove that you're a Satanist?
Well, a Satanist, do you think that I like worship Satan, or like I'm a like what let's like, tell me how bad it really is. Do you think I'm like against Christians, and I'm against God, and I'm against like what is like, okay, so Satanist is not, in your opinion, Satanist is not a Christian. It's not you. So you're saying that I'm not you, and I don't deserve a spot in the kingdom of heaven. And I'm so evil and bad because I'm just not you. And I'm also evil and bad because I have fun with my body and dance around with other people and videos. And because I laugh about my daughter's hilarious looking penis art that was supposed to be a broccoli. Or I do this with my hands when I'm around my flat earth friends. Do you understand how stupid of an argument you made? And that's why I had you on my show. You are absolutely way too paranoid about who is evil. Okay, if I'm a Satanist, in your definition, I and so many other people are Satanists. But am I doing a good thing for Flat Earth? Why don't we talk about that? I bet you don't want to discuss that, do you?
No, I'd be more than happy to. If you're sharing the Freemason AE map model, you're part of one of the worst possible things for Flat Earth.
Because I don't
wrong.
agree with you? Because
no,
I don't agree with you?
Because it's verifiably wrong. It doesn't work. It's so easy to discredit. Have you ever watched a sunrise or a sunset? The sun rises full size. It goes up through the clouds, circles over your head, comes down through the clouds, and sets at the horizon. It's not 3,000 miles up circling around. Anybody that's got eyes can see that.
What are you trying to say it does?
Exactly what we observe. We go to the observable evidence.
Do you not understand perspective, personal dome, or is that something that's completely made up by Jeranism and FE Core, and then you don't buy any of that?
Personal dome is Jaren's way of trying to admit that what we're saying is true, but while turning it into some sort of satanic garbage drivel.
Okay.
Personal dome, like you're gonna tell somebody out there that they have a dome around them. There's a dome. It's only 3 miles away from you, right? You're gonna. How long is that story going to hold up against the heliocentrists?
So what you're trying to say,
personal dome.
In the end of it, to conclude, I'm a Satanist because I'm not a pure Christian. I make videos about penis enhancement products because it's my job. I do this in front of my friends, and I'm a Mason now, and I believe the AEMAP, and that makes me a pusher of Masonic everything. All these reasons don't add up to me being an evil or bad person. So if a definition of Satanist doesn't necessarily include devil worshiper, Luciferian worshipping, or evil shit, then I guess I am a Satanist, sir.
Well,
happy?
Take a look at your logo. Nobody's going to believe that that's just a coincidence, that you came up with that and you had no idea about Aleister Crowley.
I honestly, listen, I'm going to be really, really honest. I knew Aleister Crowley, like, very briefly. Like, he was a name that was, like, stuck in my head because I just started doing research, right? Okay? But I had no idea about that picture with the hat. I had no idea about occultism and that he was in with the Nazis. Or I still don't know. I haven't done any research yet. I really don't. But the thing is, I find is funny. Okay, the hat. Let me explain the hat. Okay, I was thinking Vietnamese. I was thinking Japanese, Chinese. Do you know what my YouTube channel is? The Horry Sheet Show, right? It's me kind of making fun of my favorite culture of humans, the Japanese or Chinese culture. Whoever butchers the hell out of the English language when they say the word holy shit, they say Horry Sheet. It's the Horry Sheet Show. So I wanted an Asian-esque flavor to my logo with flat Earth, and that's the best I could think of was the Vietnamese triangular-looking hat with the Chinese-looking mustache, and I put the sun, the moon, and the frickin' upturned edges plate under it. That's it. That's the only thought that went into my logo, and that's it, man. Like, I'm totally innocent, and you're calling me out on something that's not true. I hope you can understand that, so you can move on to like something more meaty, but. No, man.
No, I'm totally, absolutely happy with what I got here tonight. To any true Christian out there that sees this, they're going to see you. They go, well, yeah, he's a Satanist, and
I'm mocking the hell out of you, bro. I am mocking the shit out of you, and I know one thing that you're going to do, and when you finally do it, let me tell you something. When you finally do it, you're not even going to release it. That's the beauty of it, and that's going to show you how smart I am. You don't even know what I'm talking about, but wait till you do it, and you realize what I said. You're going to be like, well, fuck, I can't even release this. Wait till you find that out. Is there anything else you want to say? Come on, man, you didn't win. I'm not a Satanist. That's my real name, Devin D. Saint Germain. Hey, what are you trying to expose?
There is no win for me personally. The win for me is to just put this out there to protect other people
all right.
that could be misled by a person like you. Just to steer.
You can remember this on your channel?
It's probably being live streamed right now, but yeah, I'll upload it.
Awesome, because this is when I want to tell everybody in your head. You can listen to everything that happened tonight, and you can sit there and think I'm a Luciferian, and you can be unhappy that I drink on my show and I have half-naked women on the hood of my car and I do penis commercials and God knows what else with my video camera, right? You could either think that I'm bad for this world and trying to save it, or you can understand that I'm doing my own thing. I'm not a Christian, Bible-thumping, whatever the hell you want me to be, and I disagree that I don't have a place in this kingdom of heaven. I actually don't even know if the kingdom of heaven is real, but I don't want to get into any of the Bible debate or Christianity stuff. I'm just going to say, sir, you have to do what the Christian Bible says, judge someone with the fruit that they bear, and all you got to do is look what I do for flat Earth, and that's it.
Can I ask you a question before we go here?
What?
All right, so being a flat earther, you understand that there has to be a creator of this world, right?
Something. No, are you saying there's a dome overhead? Are you saying there's a dome overhead?
No, I'm telling you that the Freemason AE map model flying pancake is a psyop. I'm asking you if
I don't know. I don't know if there's a I don't know if there's a God right now. I actually like I had an idea of God.
Do you believe the Earth is flat?
Yes, and motionless.
Do you believe that?
What?
Okay, so do you admit that requires a creator?
No.
What?
No.
Give me an explanation how a flat and motionless Earth could exist without a creator. Give me an explanation.
Give me an explanation why it does. Because you believe what the Bible says? That's not good
enough.
God moves across the face of the deep, and with his voice created everything we know, separated the waters above, the waters below, the firmament, yada yada. Do we know that? No, we read it, and you believe it, and that's your faith, that's your Christianity. What I'm saying is don't fucking attack me because I'm not one of you guys.
Did your car come into existence without a creator?
We created cars. That doesn't mean we created the world. That doesn't mean there's any proof of the dome or creation here. No,
Where are you going? I asked you some obvious thing, like your headphones. Were they created by a creator?
Yep, they were.
Okay, so a flat, motionless Earth, was it created by a creator?
No, there's no proof of that, at least. I mean, who knows? Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe, but maybe not. That's my answer. Who knows?
All right. Well, I mean, that's all I needed to know. That qualifies you as being a Satanist, a denier of the creator of this world. Ugh. And so, I mean, point well taken. Thank you for taking the time. I think you're a brave, brave soul to stand up and actually, have this discussion.
Okay. So in conclusion here, I'm a Satanist because I don't believe in Christianity hardcore. I don't believe there's a creator. I don't believe Jesus died for our sins is probably also along with that. I don't believe I just don't believe the way you do. So that makes me a Satanist. But a Satanist, in my definition, was like, I mean, I must be like worshiping this dark art, evil stuff. So it doesn't sound like I'm so bad. I'm just not a Christian.
No. You don't.
That's
You don't have to
fine.
be. You don't have to be chopping things up and all that kind of stuff.
No, that's what it sounds like. I'm really trying to understand.
Yeah,
no, come on. I'm not chopping anything up. I want a clarified conclusion here to my show. I want to make sure I understand what you're saying, what you're accusing me of.
You're denying. You will not admit that this world has a creator. That right there qualifies you as being a Satanist. Yeah, sure.
That's it? Okay, well then that qualifies you as exactly what I figured. Is that, look, hey bro, I know one thing. I'm trying to fix this place. This place is perverted. Would you agree this place is perverted and screwed up?
Oh yeah, okay. Absolutely.
All right. That kind of puts us at, we have one goal that's the same and we want to fix it. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. I kind of am on, in so many ways I'm on your side. But I'm not on your side because we believe the world's a different model. We believe that we should only have sex if we're married. You believe that I mean, come on, these things, at least those two things are true too, right?
I'm not a super strict moralist. We're all sinners. I'm not out here to bash people.
Come on, now I'm confused. I'm really confused here. Wait a second, hold on, no.
But if you're a homosexual dancing around in commercials and stuff, that's a whole different level there.
Wait, do you think I was really in that commercial shoot? In that video? Do you think I was really in that song?
I don't know. I'm really not concerned about it.
I'm asking you right now. Was it something I put myself into, or was I on set with those actors and dancers? What do you think?
You consider yourself to be an actor. You said that you've done hundreds of commercials.
What do you think? I'm curious. Come on. Do you think I was there with them, or do you think I just had fun with some video I found on the internet just for a laugh? Which one was it? What do you think? A or B? You see, because it's B. I wasn't in there with them. I just wanted to goof off and make a laugh. See, sir, your arguments don't have a whole lot of ground. But, that's fine. I thank you for taking your time. And I hope your people look at me like I'm the biggest Satanist because I don't want to be anywhere near them. All I'm doing is waking up the world. I tell people about flat Earth. I seem to believe in the AE map, so I talk about the AE map model. I don't have to...
All a person has to do is ask you, how does the sun rise and set, and what are you going to say?
It comes from over there and goes over there, and it's pretty much in a circle if you look at it from up above.
Well, we've proven that to be absolutely untrue.
And if you were not so attacking and aggressive towards other people that are not aggressive towards you, we would probably have you on our chats, on our discussion panels, and talk it out. But if you're going to call us Satanists, we're going to give you a big old one of these because it just instantly separates us. See, this is what's the problem with Christianity here. I can get along with people, but Christians fuck up on one big thing. You're not supposed to judge other people, bro, and you got me wrong. The only reason I'm in this is because it's such a mockery. I could sit here and be like, here you go. I'm talking to Awake Souls right now in my professional studio, blah, 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 blah. But I took the time and said, this dude's going to call me out on astral projection and Reiki and the hand signs. And I already knew what you were going to do. So I took the past 2 hours to make this fucking background.
Wow, thank you. That really helped. It helped.
I'm glad you knew that was the Star of David instead of a pentagram because I was testing your intellect right there. Good call. But sir, listen, please just listen. We'll end it here, but listen to this. I am on your side. I'm trying to wake up the world. We don't agree on everything. I don't worship the devil or Luciferianism. I don't care about Christianity, or I don't care if I do dick commercials or penis pill commercials or anything. I am making a mockery of people who mock me, just like I did here today with you. But I hope that we could all fucking stop the bullshit and just be on the same team. Collaborate with our information. Accept our fucking differences. This is why I did the stream. I'm not trying to make enemies, man. I'm trying to bring us together, and I hope that people that listen to you and look at me can see that I'm just fucking here trying to wake up the world. Okay?
Yeah, I was happy to document this. So thank you.
Goodbye. Anything else you want to say?
No, repent. Otherwise, you're going to burn in hell for eternity.
All right, bro. All right, take care. Thank you. Thanks for being on the show. I really appreciate it. Really do. I hope you mirror this. You're gonna mirror this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good one. Thanks for being on the show. I'll go ahead and hang up if you want.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. All right. Cool. So, goodness, geez. I would do some call-ins after that. That was really, really fun. I'm also going to open up the chat room behind me for absolutely probably no reason at all. But yeah, these people drive me nuts, man. They didn't have anything. He had absolutely nothing to really pin me down as a Satanist, or you know what? If that's his definition of a Satanist, fine. That's the most ridiculous, laughable thing ever. I'm a Satanist because I'm not a hardcore Bible thumping Christian that believes in the whatever oblong created whatchamadinky map that he believes in. Like, this dude's delusional. Poor guy, man. I feel bad for these people because a lot, I feel bad for the whole of people, because there's a shit ton of idiots that believe that master idiot. There's like a lot of smaller idiots that go and subscribe and believe everything that idiot says, and that's it. Like, it's like, oh my God, get away from me, please, is what I'm doing right here on the channel. If he couldn't, I mean, honestly, I really did take my time. I even gave the old desk that I had from my old dojo set a makeover and turned it hell red. I even gave the smoke a little bit more of a blood red. I have that nice black and red smoke going in front and behind me at all times. Awake souls, bro. Dude, stop. Hey, I'm going to read the chat. Glowbuster says, thank you so much for this live stream. I haven't laughed so hard since the scene in Logan Paul's movie. Hey, thanks for everybody. Thanks for everybody for watching. Bob, Midi H Season here. Way BMX, Shad Stewart says, really need to look up what torment means in context. Eternal suffering, too. Does not mean endless or torture. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take some calls in a second if you want to stick around. This wasn't a stream to roast Christians. This was a stream to be like, come on, man. Some people are attacking other people, and yeah, Bob, Glowbusters, Brenda Lee is my mom. Yes, she is. She's my mom. This is the kind of stuff that these people have against me. I'm a Satanist because of everything he said. I'm glad he did all that research. He even found the picture. He even went on my real name and found that 5-year-old picture. That my daughter's 5-year-old drawing that I thought was frickin' hilarious. It's a frickin' broccoli. It looks like a hairy balls and cock. It's hilarious. Of course, we didn't laugh at her to her face. We encouraged her to keep doing her art. But come on. I'm going to post that shit on my Facebook. And we're going to laugh about it like 10 years from now, Jesus, man. You guys. What am I supposed to do with these people? Right? What am I supposed to do? I'm going to open up the lines. You have one of the biblical witnesses, a seeing eye dog, Horry Sheet. Good job, sir. What? You gave one of the biblical witnesses a seeing eye dog. I don't even know what that means. Jack Skellington says, thanks, Horry. Oh, Jack Skellington. Oh, my God. I can only imagine. I'm going to open up the calls real quick. Gmail it. Hold on. If you know the number, I'm going to give people who already know the number a chance to call in first. Okay? You guys get a chance to call in first. And you can start ringing it in 5 seconds from now. I'm reading my Facebook. Wow, bro. Yeah, Josh. I know, Josh. This is how I roll. When I got people that really want to oust me, I can't wait to hear what they have to say. Jason and Ronnie claim to be the two witnesses in the Bible. Oh, wow. what? They claim to be biblical creatures, Bob? Is that what you're saying? They actually think they are people in the Bible? That, boy, that would explain what I feel intuitively. I feel like this guy's really like cray as hell. Hey Ronnie, where you at? Limitless Channel. Are you still watching? Did he even stick around? Yeah, you're still in here. Call in. Limitless Channel. What you got? You want to roast me? You let your friend do it. You got anything better, bro? What you got? Call in. Come on. You want me to stick you on the TV? Huh? You want me to stick you on David Starr? So you can tell everybody how much of a Satanist I am? You got those kahunas? If you don't know what kahunas is, it's balls, bro. I don't know how stupid you are. I'm gonna try to help you a little bit as much as I can. You have the balls? Probably not. All right. Here it is. I'm going to do a call in. Am I a Satanist for believing Jesus was black? No, you're probably more on point than a lot of people. Ring my bell. All right, somebody, 870, call me. Call me. Go ahead. The lines are open. If it doesn't work, call me again. I'm only going to accept 870 because it looks like they're ready to make a call at 711. Ring it again. It's, you know, sometimes it just takes 2 times. I don't know why. Keep trying. And I'll get you in a second. So we're going to have a call come through in just a sec. I'm reading my Facebook messages. Caroline should be home any minute now, as far as I know. And just so you know, if you want no more of this, Jaren is on. Jaren isn't raw. I'm sure he liked that little plug. I segued right into that plug. Mike Helmick, how you doing? Oh, Mike. Oh, man. Mike, do you want to call in, Mike? I don't want to do this, Mike. We'll do it, man. I respect you a lot, but you tread lightly. If you want to call in. I know you're a Christian guy, and I respect your work. That's all I'm going to say before you call in. But I won't pull any punches. Magnanimous. I don't even know what that means, Bob. All right, 870 seems to have made it to the call. Hello, who are you, 870? How you doing?
Hey, dude. How you doing? Long-time listener, first-time caller. Just want to say I love what you do.
Oh, thank you, sir. I didn't... yeah, so what did you like about that stream? Can you tell us what's going on here?
I'm not entirely sure. When you just roasted that, well, you didn't really roast him, but you wrecked him pretty well. He displays a lot of traits that Christians currently they're going through this phase where they're not paying attention to the teachings of Jesus. They're just putting him up on a pedestal and they're worshiping as an idol instead of doing what he taught them to do. But I didn't really want to call. I didn't really want to call about that. I just wanted to say thank you for what you do, and I want to ask you 3 questions. Because I've been a flat earther for 4 years now, and recently I discovered a new perspective that I wasn't aware of before. So I figured I'd shoot these 3 questions to you, see if you could put some thought into them and do whatever it is you're going to do with them.
Okay, what's that?
Okay, one of the biggest points we have on the flat Earth model is Polaris, because it's a fixed star. But did you know that there is more than one fixed motionless star?
That's very interesting to me, and I haven't heard of that before. No.
I haven't heard about it till like 4 days ago, dude, and I was like, this is interesting. But yeah, there's more than one. Also, I'm sure you already know star trails in the southern quote unquote hemisphere go the opposite direction than the northern hemisphere. Mm-hmm. But the other question I was going to ask was, I'm sorry, bear with me here.
No, fine. I smoke enough ganja and I've drank enough alcohol to totally understand why you need a moment.
Glad you understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, the star trails in the southern hemisphere was one. Oh yes, and the last question I had was the altitude of the firmament. I know the firmament has a lot of skepticism behind it, but if the flat Earth is truly a dome, it would make sense that towards the edges it is much lower, and in the middle it's much higher.
Well, if it's a vaulted dome, that's true.
Right.
Or you know, at any point, I guess it is true, but.
Right.
You'd have a lot. That's a loaded pondering. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna invent a new term. That's a loaded pondering. But go ahead. Continue.
I hear you. So, and I apologize if that's too much, but yeah, I really wanted to ask you those three things. Number one, more than one fixed star. Number two, the direction that the stars move, and number three, what's the height of the firmament? Is it a constant thing, or is it a parabolic measurement, parabolic height?
Man.
But yeah.
Oh.
If
Okay.
you get the time to, whenever you're not streaming or whatever, and you've got the time to do your own research, check into some of this, man. I think it's gonna. I don't know. I know you're a really open-minded guy. I know you're a really smart guy, and I think this is the direction Flat Earth's really. These are questions Flat Earthers aren't asking, but
all right, I hear you. You know what? Hey, I want to talk about that because listen. When I was, I'm sorry, I lost my little magnet thing I like to fiddle with while I'm talking to people. Now I feel like I'm half naked. Oh, here it is.
Uh-oh.
All right, so here's the thing. I used to be into the research it hard, try to figure out the model, try to figure out the celestial poles, southern star trail rotation, all that stuff. Listen, if you're trying to call in, hold on a second, wait till this caller's done. But I really did that whole research thing for the first 8 months, 10 hours a day, sometimes, dude, I'm not kidding, 20, 30 hours a day.
Hard.
Dude, I researched the dog crap out of Flat Earth, and I figured, okay, after all this is what I'm settling on. But I don't particularly say, hey, Earth is, when I go flat smack people, I don't say, hey, Earth is flat, the AE model is the way to go, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
No.
Right, of course.
I try to protect myself because I'm still I still consider myself on the journey of figuring it all out, right?
Exactly.
So that's
You're
why
still
I
learning.
talk, that's why I talk to you, that's why oh shit, I dropped my magnets again, I'm such a bastard. The thing is, I'm talking to people like, Awake Souls because he disagrees on the AE model. That's cool. I want to see what else is out there. The problem I have, I don't want to talk about other people's channels, findings, or research if they are just about attacking other people that don't believe in their shit.
Right. You're not here to spread negativity.
I mean, I'm just like, I'm not here to promote people that I know are going out of their way to shit on the entire rest of the community.
Right.
What I found myself doing was I have made friends with a lot of the speakers and presenters, and we all seem to agree on the AE map. It just seems to be what we mostly agree on. I don't even know if that's 100% true, but I feel like it's 95% true. But that
I hear you
just in itself, because my friends we all think the same way. It doesn't make us bad people. It doesn't make us steering the movement a certain direction. It doesn't freaking make me a Satanist. Oh my god!
No, yeah, that's just.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put him in his place to say, listen, bro, listen. If you can call people a Satanist if they fit the bill, but if you're going to try to say fitting the bill means A, B, C, D, and E, then I don't agree with you. And I think a lot of people would not put me as a Satanist if I didn't agree with the AE model, thought the creator was here or not, believe Jesus was on a cross. Like, there's two more things I could play. None of these things paint me as an evil person, but if in the Christian definition of it, I'm a Satanist by default because of that. Well, fine then, whatever. I'm a Satanist, everybody. Like, come on.
I wouldn't let it get to you, dude. Half the people walking around trying to be holy joes don't even understand the truth behind the nature of their own reality.
No,
so.
they won't take a walk in the ghetto and try to help somebody that's down on their luck.
Right. They won't really go to places where it's really dark and spread peace and love.
Nope, exactly. But I love the opportunity to talk to somebody that's in a deep, deep heroin addiction or a crackhead addiction. And believe me, I have members of my family that are there, and I am the fucking only person in their life giving them a fucking rope. And they continuously choose not to take it. But I put myself there, and I do this in a lot of walks of life. And you know what?
You're probably the only person giving them that rope, dude. You're probably the only person who wants to be there. People anymore, it's just too easy. We're so disconnected socially nowadays that it's easy to watch somebody, even in your own family, it's easy to watch them get farther and farther away from you as time goes on.
Hey, wait, how much easier it is for you to take a video of that person struggling and post it on your frickin' YouTube so that you can gain a higher...
Right. Yeah, I hear you. That's not. Yeah. I'm not really big into that, but no, I definitely. That's something we see every day, unfortunately.
Yep. But you feel me, bro. I'm glad that you liked what I did. You know what? I wanted to get him on the show because I told all my friends, I'm like, hey guys, somebody's gonna finally roast me. I can't wait to see what they dig up. I can't wait to defend myself. This is so fun. And look what I did. I mean, like oh my God, the stuff he brought to me. I was genuinely belly laughing about.
He got you good, let me tell you. I'm going to unsub and unnotify right now.
Thanks for your support, asshole.
All right, man. You have a great night. Thanks for accepting my call, brother.
What's your name again in the chat, bro? I want to give you that wrench and that private access.
My name's Jack Skellington here on YouTube. I'm Gandalf the Green in the ODD 24/7 Discord server. Sorry for the plug.
No. Go ahead. Plug away. All right, I'm going to take the next call. I'll remember that. I'll give you a wrench when noted. Peace out, man.
Peace, dude.
Bye. All right, 312, you're on the air. But hold on a second. I got to give Mr. Jack Skellington a wrench. Jack, go ahead and type something in the chat and let me get to you. And also, Jack Skellington, please email me, horrysheepproductions@gmail.com. I'll give you a lifetime link into the Discord channel so you can chat away on my stream without having to be a Patreon supporter. All right, guys. With that being said, subscribe to this channel. And who do we have on the phone? Hello.
Well, you have Mike Helmick. How you doing today, Horry?
Mike Helmick, thanks for being respectful. Mike, I do respect your work. I like what you do, and I hope this doesn't turn into be something terrible. What you got, brother?
Well, first of all, amazing job today. I've known Jason and Ronnie for about 4 years now, and I am a Christian, hardcore Scripture only, and yeah, absolutely. And I just feel bad for those guys. And they've actually, when I teach scriptures, because I teach scripture on my channel now, they've been on there. They heard my Judge Not series, and they heard a lot of things they're doing that they should not be doing.
Thank you.
I mean, come on.
They're judging me really harshly, aren't they? They're judging me, and I kind of put them in their spot. I mean, hey, man, I'm not being evil. Like, this is my job. This is how I survive. You're gonna dig it up. You're gonna judge. They judged really hard, Mike, really hard on me, and I'm glad this happened. But go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No. Amazing job. That's all I'm saying. I think you defended yourself well, and the really only thing I got out of it is because you do not believe in the azimuthal equidistance or Gleason or center from projection map. You must be a Satanist.
That's right. Well, you know what? And also, I'm not 100% sold on there's a creator thing, and that could get deeper. But you know what? That still doesn't make me. In my opinion, Mike, let me ask you this: Satanist means. I thought it meant that it carried a lot of evil connotation with it. I thought it meant that you're focusing on, like, perverting this place. You're a Satan worshiper. You like everything to do with Satan. So that just means that you're trying to just pervert everything that...
Well, Anton LaVey, the Satanic Church, he's passed away now, presumably in hell. I don't know, but... In San Francisco, they promoted humanism, and they presented Satan as an angel of light, and that we as humans ought to follow our human instincts because that's the way God made us. And so it really depends on what type of Satanism you are. We have the Temple of Set in St. Louis, and just to say somebody's a Satanist because they don't believe in the AMAP and lumping them into a child sacrificing, animal killing blood drinking category was totally uncalled for in Jason's part. So once again, amazing job for defending yourself, and I really enjoyed what you did tonight. Still with me, Horry? All right.
All right, hold on. There, you know what? You know my mic goes out. Hey, Mike. I don't like to break off of the call like that, but Mike, please call back if you can. Let's finish that up. But what I got from Mike is that this was just a thank you for just doing what I did. I'm gonna try to ring you back, Mike. Hold on. It's a little bit blurry, but I think I got the number right. If not, we're going to impromptu flat smack somebody right here on air. But let me ring Mike back real quick.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
All right. Anyway, here's what happened, Mike. My microphone gets cut off because I have a computer problem. I'm trying to fix it. Hopefully this month I can make it happen, but I don't know. But yeah, Mike, thanks for the support. I'm not here to bash on Christians or Christianity, and I think you understand that. I'm just a little upset that people jump the gun and say that I'm something that I'm not, and they have bigger, they have bigger channels than me. 312. Hey, is it you, Mike?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, yeah, my microphone goes out, and so sorry about that. That's just
you are forgiven in the confessional.
But I just wanted to say, thank you for showing your support. I really needed that, and I didn't know where it was going to go.
You have repented, son. You're good.
I just,
Amen.
I didn't know where it was going to go, and I hope that everybody sees what I did here. It's just that. Listen,
you did an amazing job, Horry.
We just need to stop attacking everybody. I hope we all have our eye on the prize. We have our same goal. We all have the same goal here. And I'm sick of the infighting. And somebody finally wanted to roast me, Mike, so I let it happen. And that's what happened. So I hope anybody who has anything bad to say about me has something better than that to bring to the table. But he claimed he thought he won. I don't know. That's fine. I want to cut those people right out.
You believe in the AE map, Horry, so you're going to hell.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Thank you.
Okay,
man.
So just real quick, buoyancy and density. I want to talk about that real quick, and then I'll let somebody else call in.
All right.
Have you ever seen that video of the guy lifting the weight over his head after he spins the weight on the end of the barbell?
Yes.
And then he's able to lift it and defy gravity.
I have, yes. It's because it's spinning so fast, it seems to make a ton of an object, something he can't weigh, he can't pick up naturally, much less over his head effortlessly, probably with his pinky, right? And he did it, right? What about?
Yes, he did. Yeah. And so, studying that out today. Okay, so Earth, the gravity is due to buoyancy and density. We know that, right?
I believe that, yes, I do.
Yeah, the mass pulling mass is a bunch of garbage. Mass doesn't pull any mass. It's crap. Yep. And just by that experiment alone, the mass and weight of that object doesn't change, because you can weigh that guy on a scale holding that 40-pound weight over his head with one arm, and the weight doesn't change. The 40 pounds is added to that scale. So obviously buoyancy and density is accounted for. So I'm going to explain to you why he's able to hold that weight. And wow. This was something, this is something Globebusters said. Bob said this like a couple of years ago. Earth is electromagnetic. And being a Christian, I'm like, no, it can't be electromagnetic. Surely.
There was an electromagnetic something or another happening because of the spin. Is that what you're going to get at?
Okay, so when you spin that gyro, you create something what is called a dipole, and that has a positive and negative. All right, so Earth has an aether, or we know we have electromagnetic field. Some people believe it has electromagnetic field and aether. I don't know what it is, or if we have both of them. You know, Bob has talked about this on Glowbusters quite a bit. But when you spin that gyro, okay, what you do is you create a dipole, which is its own magnetic field.
Okay.
And because it's in its own magnetic field, what tells things that are down, you know, tell objects which way is down? See, that's one thing buoyancy and density is missing. It's missing that thing that tells objects which way is down. That's towards Earth.
Well, I assume that the dielectric magnetic, some sort of attraction that the Earth had would make the slightest bit of up-down difference if we considered everything to be just buoyancy and density. But that's where I am at. So you're saying that,
right?
But there's a dipole thing, a dipole magnetic attraction that's happening because of a gyrospin, aka similar to what this guy's doing. When can you give me? Can you even remember what that video is titled? Because I'll pull it up while we're talking so people can see it. But I know what you're talking about. I saw the video. Any idea what it's titled? So I can maybe pull it up while we're talking.
No, unfortunately, Horry, I don't remember what it's titled. But what I'm saying is the reason why they're able to lift that weight up is because spinning that weight creates its own dipole.
All right.
Okay, so that dipole negates that magnetic field static. There's a positive and negative, which tells objects which way is down. It negates that. Okay, so but buoyancy and density is still in effect.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you something? I'm gonna pause you real quick. Does it negate it because it's spinning so fast and creating a dipole magnetic attraction so fast that it supersedes the frequency of, let's say, the Fibonacci or whatever it is that's creating the magnetic Earth thing in the first place? Is it superseding that because of the RPM, or is that just something a totally different thing to consider?
Okay, so well, at first I thought it had to do, because we know all light's a frequency that has to propagate through a field and all that. There's no such thing as photons, electrons, and whatnot. But at first I thought that. So the higher spin you spin it would create a different frequency. However, it's not about the spin rate. I come to find out it just has to do with the fact it has to create its own dipole and its own field.
But where does that get created from? It's the spin, though, right?
Right. The spin creates energy, which creates a positive and negative, and it creates its own field.
So the RPM of the spin, does it have a direct affection?
I don't believe so. I don't believe it's frequency. No.
Huh. So it doesn't matter how fast it is, how fast it's spinning. It just has to spin fast enough to create the dipole thing.
Exactly.
All right. So go ahead. Let's continue.
So once it's in its own magnetic field, it negates the field that tells objects which way is up or down. And so that's why they're able to lift it up, lift the object over the head, as long as the object's connected, because you still have torque. The rotational force, you still have torque to deal with, and that's why, you know, people have tried to create so-called anti-gravity machines based on this principle, but you can't create an anti-gravity machine based on this principle simply because the field as a whole is still pushing that small field you created down. It's still telling which way is down, and it's based on static electricity or positive, negative.
It's just, are you saying the reason he's able to move it over his head with one arm, it's something so heavy, is because it's minimizing on the down push? Because it's creating its dipole, or
well, it creates the dipole, so it puts it in its own magnetic field.
Why is it so easy, though? Why is it so easy to manipulate now because of that? Is it minimizing on the up down, or what? You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right, because it negates that field, that static charge, the aether or magnetic field, whatever people want to believe it is, or both. It negates that field that tells objects which way is down. That's all it does. It still weighs 40 pounds, though.
Ooh, wow, very interesting. And that's interesting, man. I didn't catch this on Glowbusters, and I hope you make a video on it. I missed your stuff.
I'm working on it.
You know what?
I thought I'd give it to you first, man. You did a great job today.
Hey, thank you, man. And you know what? I am intuitively led to do what I'm doing, and something tells me to go kind of balls to the walls here and not care what people think of me or my channel or what I'm standing for, because I've made a lot of friends and I've had a rocky road with some of them, and we've strengthened our friendship in the process. And I feel like I'm on the I'm on the side of the fence where people are actually doing real work, real activism versus the side of the fence where this guy I had on tonight is just a keyboard warrior type. He's Facebook posting memes all day long. That's not going to do much. I got to be on the street. I got to be passing out business cards. I got to be going on chat roulette, YouNow, Tiny Chat, all the stuff that I know I can make a difference with and do it. And if this guy's going to put me as a Satanist because I don't believe in his model and I drink beer and I have video commercials where I'm talking about things that I've gotten paid to do that I'm not, exceptionally proud of, but I don't care either way because I'm just trying to survive. Listen, thank you for your support, Mike. I think I'm doing a great thing, and we don't have to agree, but the thing I don't like is people putting others down that are doing amazing things, and that's why I had him on my show. I wanted to see what is his problem with me, and I think I just, I think I did a great job as well. Thank you for noticing. This guy's just kind of crazy. He's judgmental, and that's not the Christian way by default. So,
and you're absolutely right. And Horry, that's why I've distanced. I have cut ties with most Christian flat earthers because of this. It's not Bible. It's not what we're taught to do to others and believe. But however, I appreciate you letting me come on, and I know that you were kind of like, oh great, Mike Elmick's the super Christians on here. I get that, man.
Hey. Thank you, man. I appreciate your work. Keep it up, brother. And thanks for seeing who I really am, because it does mean a whole lot from you, Mike. It does mean a whole lot that you're a real Christian and you see that I'm just here trying to do a good thing for the world. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You are amazing research. All right, Horry, you have a blessed day, sir. Bye-bye.
Take care. All right, guys. You check out Mike Helmick's channel on YouTube. He's an awesome Christian. He's doing lots of really cool work for Flat Earth. I'll take one more call. I don't know if anybody tried to call while I was doing the calls there, but I appreciate everybody for joining in. Please share this link. Share it far and wide because this has to stop. Listen, the Flat Earth community I'm convinced it's dominated by Christians, and that's cool. But if it's dominated by Christians that are going against people because of the reasons that Awake Souls is going against me, well, that's just ridiculous. That's honestly just ridiculous. Do you have any idea? Guys, do I have to explain this? For people who have to explain this, but for people who are coming from Awake Souls channel, let me just explain it. Hopefully you're still listening. All right, this right here, can I get some bang and a little bit of and maybe a bit of swing? This is edgy. This is really edgy. This right here, it's not satanic. Can you tell me what's satanic about this? What? The color red? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. It's the color purple. Oh, that's the color of royalty. Hold on, let me change that. Wait a second. The color purple is definitely makes me look like a shill, right? Right? Well, let's change that. Should we change it to orange? No, not orange. I don't know. You know what? Let's just pink. It's just green. Green's neutral. Green. Now I'm green. Am I satanic? Does the mask paint me as satanic? Because that's what he said. Awake Soul said, oh, look at the mask. It was obviously satanic. I mean, this is what's really upsetting, okay? If you are a flat earther, congratulations. You have made it into the group of humans all across the plane that realize that we're not on a spinning ball. That's it. Okay, you've made it here. Now you have a choice to make. Now that you know we're not on a spinning ball, which flat earth channel are you going to subscribe to? Who are you going to support? If you're a Christian, you're going to look at Christian channels. But if you're a sheeple, you're going to do that, and you're going to join a channel like Awake Souls, and you're going to hear what he says about me, and you're going to assume that I'm a Satan worshiper. I'm a Satanist. Why? because of the bullshit that he tried to pin on me. And I, you know, obviously it was very easy to shoot down. Listen, everybody's trying to survive in this world. Some of us have jobs. Some of us bag groceries, clean toilets, cut grass, manage cell phone shops. I don't care what it is. I don't care what the job is. The job. I care about one thing. One thing. Thank you, Born in the Water. It does look like a butter. It's like the monarch butterfly mask. Get the monarch mask, right? I care about one thing. I care about waking people up. I care about going to all kinds of different walks of life. Like you've been exposed. Like the freaking ghetto of flat earth. Yeah, I said that. Run with that shit, Dread. The ghetto of flat earth. You didn't really host the best flat earth debates. You hosted the absolute most garbage flat earth debates. But I was okay with that, bro. Because I wanted you to succeed. Like, this is what makes me different from a lot of other people. I will go to the little people, the crummiest people that might need a hand up. I will go down, or I will go to the top, or I will go to the middle, and people that are in my bubble, I will go everywhere to make sure there's some kind of unity, that we keep our eye on the prize. And you know what? Some people are attacking me for it because I wear a mask. And let me tell you why I do the mask. You want to know why I do the mask? Should be pretty easy, but you know, I'm telling this to some of the other people. The reason why I do the mask is because when I go to Chat Roulette, Tiny Chat, YouNow, Omegle.com, all these other places where I can interact with other people, I have to catch their attention, okay? And do you think I can actually catch people's attention doing something like this? Hi guys, I'm here in my living room and I'm just chilling. That's cool. You want to talk to me right now? No, you probably don't want to talk to me. As a matter of fact, you'd probably rather talk to this guy. Because it's edgy and entertaining and thought-provoking. You see, there's a method to my madness, awake souls. And if you think I'm some sort of Satanist, go suck my balls. Honestly. But no, I'm not. I'm not a Satanist. And at this point, because of all the accusations and the fact that shit in the world is hidden from us and secluded from us, and I don't know, it almost makes me want to look into it a little bit. And if I ever do, believe me, I'm going to document that journey because I think maybe people could benefit from it. Sometimes when I look into things that, when I share parts of myself, like my relationship journey, I put it out there because I think people can benefit from it. So if I ever looked into Satanism, Luciferianism, I'm going to hit the record button and share it every fucking step of the way. But right now, I give you my honest word. I'm not a Satanist, you imbecile. I'm just trying to wake people up. So, I'm going to read the chat. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Let me scroll up here and see what everybody has been saying. I'm going to read the orange tags first, and I'm going way up there. Intellectual Ketchup a long time ago said, he claims there's another fixed star. What star, moron? Oh, that's a good question. I didn't really get that answer, did I? Oh, you're going to catch me reading the chat. 702 said, I don't want you to read the chat. I'm going to call in again. Who are you? How's it going?
What show is this?
Oh, my goodness. I'm hovering over that red hang-up button. You better know who you called into.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. This is Harmon. How you doing?
Oh, my God, Harmon. All right. What's up, brother? Man, how's it going?
You break. You know what? Let me put my headphones on real quick on my phone because it breaks up so much.
Yeah, it's just you. It's not me. I got a good connection.
Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Get the headphones.
All right. All right. Now, just to introduce, Harmon is a guy that's been supporting me. He doesn't go in the chat very much, very rarely, but he supports me on the down low, and I really respect what this man has to say. So I'm glad he called in tonight. You have everything ready to go? Oh, we're still waiting on him. That's okay. I do like the green with the black and the red. It does make me look toxic. And the purple is something that people, I'm sure, would go crazy on because it's freaking purple. I could change it to orange and get the same weirdness, right? Guys, I'm just picking colors. What's up, Harmon? I'm waiting on you whenever you're ready.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you're 5 miles away and talking behind a pillowcase. Tell us something good, Harmon.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. That's much better. What's up?
Okay. Now, down that guy whatever that guy was you were talking to. Now, I've gone on missions and done all stuff for churches and all that kind of stuff, right? And the only way you needed to talk to him is saying, okay, let me get you straight. You believe that Jesus is the one and the only and the way through life, and if you don't accept him, you don't have salvation. And you believe that he's loving, kind, and benevolent. And you get him to say yes. Just a simple little thing. And when he says yes, but he's so kind and benevolent, and you don't believe in him, you're going to burn and be tortured for the rest of your life. So what kind of benevolence is that? That's all you got to
say. I know, right? I mean, you know what? I didn't want to really attack the doctrine. I wanted to really see what this man thought I was doing that made me evil. And I didn't see anything that made me evil. And so that's all I focused on tonight, Harmon. I'm not doing anything bad.
You did good. Okay. Point well taken. I just don't like, I'm just more hard on Bible thumpers. I just am. When they condemn everybody for their beliefs, you know?
Oh, you know what? If I knew more, I would have came at it like that. But honestly, Harmon, I looked at it like, listen, if there's anything to this true Christianity, if I'm gonna get roasted, if I'm a Satanist, if I'm evil, if I'm doing something terrible, I'm just gonna go in this. I didn't prepare, dude. I did not prepare at all. The only thing I prepared about in this was this right here. When I made the pentagram and I stuck his picture on there, and I dyed my TV red and I stuck the flames. I prepared for 2 hours for this because I knew I didn't have to prepare. I didn't have to prepare anything else. I didn't have to defend myself. I didn't take the 2 hours to defend myself. I took the 2 hours to mock this guy because I knew that whatever he had to tell me tonight was just going to entertain me while I drank my Strawberry Mike's Hard Lemonade and one of these Milwaukee's Bests. So what's funny about it was exactly what happened. Like, he had nothing of value, right?
That's right. I never, of all my years, when I was on the religious kick and I did the missionary work and I did all that stuff, I never ran into someone like that if you didn't believe just exactly that little part of his sect, just his sect, not the rest of the Christians, just his sect, that you were a Satanist. And I've heard people say, oh, you're evil, you're going to hell, or you're a non-Christian, but I've never heard them say they define everybody else in the world as a Satanist.
I know, that's what he said. That's a kind of, like point in case in point. That's what the guy tried to say, right? Come on,
exactly.
Get out of here.
It wasn't not even just not just Christian. Only his belief in Christianity, because there's so many people believe different than what he does in Christianity. In his book, they're Satanists because they don't believe in Christ the way he does.
Exactly, and that's what I wanted him to take the angle just like he did because. That's really easy because then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, well, listen, Christians, if you're that hardcore, why don't you stop judging, which is the big problem there, and look at the fruit that those people are bearing. And if you look at my fruit, what are you going to find? Well, nothing of the fruit that he tried to show was rotten fruit. But if you look at everything else that's good about me, you're going to find like 1,000 more things that. Well, I guess if you agree that the AE map is wrong, you're going to hate me right away. But let's just say that you see the bigger picture here and the fact that I'm not even pushing the AE map. I'm mostly attacking NASA. I'm mostly attacking the pictures that NASA shows us of Earth and the space bubbles and the non-rotation experiments, the old Cavendish experiment. I pull up that a lot. I mean, I'm not even talking AE map. I'm not talking the continent layout. I'm really not. I hardly ever do.
What are you doing? Let me say something real quick. What he doesn't know you. He's got you guilt by association.
Yes.
The hardcore AE map people, he thinks because you like them that you have to believe like them. No, you don't dislike that guy. You like him, but you don't believe like that guy.
I was interested, man. I was interested in seeing what he could tell me about the AE map that was wrong. I want to bring him on my show. But because he's an asshat and he wants to attack everybody before that, I don't want to promote him or his ideology. But I am very interested. I'm also interested in other people like Antonio Subaratz and the sun tracking to make a different map. But I don't promote him because he goes against people I like and says bullshit. So you know what? I'm kind of at a handicap in my own research.
I'm in the same boat because I like Antonio, but I know he goes against the people you like, and you're being low. But you don't say that he's an idiot or nothing. You just say I don't like him.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You never have. No, you just say I choose my friends. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm not saying who's right or wrong. This is my friends, and that's who I'm with.
I don't hate on people. I just don't bash on people, even though I have tons of reasons to bash on A, B, C, D, and I don't do it. I just kind of
like
briefly.
That guy called it. You screamed with. You like him. You can tell you like him.
Wait, what you mean? What you mean?
You like him.
I liked him. Yeah, I like his ideology. I really do. I just hate the fact that he bashes on everybody. I did. You got that, right?
Just called him out. You didn't say one hateful thing. You didn't say one hateful thing.
Thank you, man. Because I like the fact that hey, he's doing a lot of research. He disagrees with me. We're on the same team. I'm interested to hear about it. But that's as far as I can.
Did you watch that video I sent you? That link?
Which one?
About question everything or whatever that was?
Oh, I might have a week ago. Refresh my memory.
No, remember when you went on that guy's show? Because he was bashing everybody?
Yeah, the question everything. Yeah. That. Yes. I did. I watched that video and I was like, oh, well, somebody already, Mag Truth TV?
Yeah, Mag for the Truth or something. I can't remember right now. Yeah. I watched him.
Dude, he roasted him. He got him. He got this guy. He did the historical research, chronologically organized it. He did everything that I didn't even, you know what? I did it on accident. This guy did it and proved it, and that was one thing. But when I was honestly, innocently trying to connect with Dredd and tell him, hey, man, I don't think what you're doing is right. You're attacking good people, and it's not going to look good on you in the end. I was just trying to help him. I wasn't even going to that.
He came out on you. And then when you just simply asked, well, is this you or not you? Let me know. I don't know if this is you.
Right.
And then you could tell by his reaction it was him. You could tell by the reaction.
Well, no, in the moment when I was on his stream, I still was innocent. I didn't even know. Like, I did not see. I bet, look, I bet if you go back to his stream, while I watched the whole thing.
Look,
I bet if you go back to it, you can see maybe when I was scrolling up and down, you'll see that there was a post made on that guy's Twitter, his Twitter, that said 10 hours ago he did a stream. And I didn't even see it while I was looking at it. Like, that's how much I'm, like, innocent in this. And so when I finally did my stream after that, I found that. And I was like, oh, my God, I was such an idiot. I could have called him out on it while we were on the same phone call.
Oh, yeah. I don't have none of that stuff. I barely have YouTube, so I don't have anything else. So.
I know. Anyway, I don't even use Twitter, right? Like, oh, God.
I think your weakness and your strength is the same thing. You trust so much.
Thank you. I will agree with that. I do.
It's a plus and a minus at the same time.
Thank you so much for realizing that, because that's where I'm at right now, and that's why I'm done saving people in the flat earth, and that's why I'm done taking up for people in the flat earth. Tonight was a testament. Tonight, somebody wanted to roast me, and I was like, woo! I've been waiting for this, and this is how it happened. I embrace it. Thank you.
Yeah, because you don't have nothing to hide. Nothing. And he doesn't understand that video you made. You were saying, okay, people are saying I'm this and this. All you were going, okay, here's all my dirty laundry. This is everything you want to see. If it's no worse than this, then what can be done to me?
Right, that's it. And it's psychological warfare at the same time, because I know, listen to this, and I will say this live. You ready for this? Everybody want a secret? Hey, secret? You like secret? There's a little bit more dirt that you can find out on me. And when you do, I can't wait for you to try to expose it, because it's going to backfire and it's going to be so funny to me.
And how could he even completely think that you're gay? It doesn't. Boy, the guy is.
I'm not gay. No, I'm not gay. That's not it. Trust me.
No,
Trust me.
No, how could he think that? I'm saying, just from the video. Couldn't he see that it was Photoshop? Couldn't he see that you were making fun and doing jest?
Oh, man. You know what? That's me literally putting myself in that video. That was just me sticking myself in there, making it look like I was part of their stuff. And it was really, really funny. I would love to show it here, but I think I'm going to get a copyright strike. It's just me being funny. It's like I said to myself, it is hilarious. I said to myself, I have never done anything fun with my green screen ever. It's always been work or whatever. What can I do that's funny? And then I found this song by happen chance. I found the song and it was so hilariously ridiculous. I was like, I'm going to stick myself in there. And that's just my humor, man. That's just my humor. I stuck myself in there.
I like it when you dress up like that, when you try to talk to people on that other show of yours.
Oh,
do you ever scare them?
Oh, when I dress like the mask?
Yeah.
Dude,
Do they freak out? I mean, at least you get responses.
Oh, dude, it's hilarious. Sometimes I just sit there in the black background with the smoke and I have the mask and I just sit there and wait for finally somebody to go, oh my God, what is this? And then that's where I start talking flat earth. It's a lot of people, they are scared. They're like, they skip me right away. They're like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? They skip me. But then, some people that do, they go, oh my God, what is this? And they talk to me. That's when we have some of the best live streams on Flat Smackers Live. And it's just a lure. This is a lure. The mask I'm wearing right now, the purple glow around me, it's a lure.
It's a conversation piece. It's not even a lure. It's a conversation piece.
Well, it's the same thing to me. It's a conversation piece, a lure. It's the same thing. It just gets people to go, oh my God, I'm interested now.
Yeah, it's a conversation piece. That's what I said. That's all it is. Your whole thing is to get somebody to talk to you.
That's it. And this guy didn't understand that. So thanks for bringing it all full circle. This is why I wear the mask. It's just to get people to talk to me when I'm doing all the brazen shit that I do.
And those signs, the hands, man, they only mean what you mean them to mean. If I put a peace sign up, I'm saying peace because that's what I was taught. Yeah. I'm not. They threw all this other crap in there, and I wish the sign. You know the sign that goes around the Big Dipper that makes the Big Dipper, how it goes around and makes all four sides? Do you know what sign that is? That was the original peace sign.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get into that.
It's the Nazi sign.
Oh,
that's where it came from. Did you know that?
Now he's lucky. You know, Arctis told me I should put the inverted Nazi sign somewhere in the background so it could bait him into talking about a Nazi.
They'll knock you off. You know what the original peace sign was?
I thought I did. The circle with the Y?
No. You look at the Big Dipper. You make the shape of the Big Dipper in your head. Picture it. North, east, south, and west. Spring, summer, winter, and fall. What sign does that make?
A star?
No, it makes the Nazi, what we call the Nazi sign. They robbed it. From back in history, that was the peace sign. The Navajos had it and everybody else.
Honestly, I got to tell you some truth. You want some real truth?
Yeah.
I drank like 2 big-ass beers, and I have to pee so bad right now. I almost can't.
But just picture the sign real quick. That's the last thing I'll tell you. Picture the sign of the Big Dipper doing the 4 seasons.
Okay, no, I see it. I see it. I see the box. Yeah.
Huh?
I see the boxy symbol there that could make that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. Awesome.
It's been in the sky forever.
Awesome.
All right, buddy. You have a good night and keep up the good spirit.
Hey, Harmon, you're one of my best supporters. You've always been since I started my channel. I just want to give you a very special thanks, and I hope that you do join the Discord because I will soon cut off the live streams from time to time, and just as an incentive for real supporters to actually have a voice. And I don't want to make you subscribe to the Patreon, but I would like to give you a link. And I know that you're probably not a Discorder, but I would like your input. But please feel free to call in more, because you are a VIP member of the show. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, you take care.
Take care, bro. All right. All right, guys, that's it. I just want to thank everybody for coming. This was something look, I didn't plan on having any notes to go attack Awake Souls. I honestly wanted to go into this completely blind to see what people really have to say about me. And it's not any surprise. Like, people think they know certain things about me, and they've painted a picture of me, and honestly, I'm gonna make a joke out of you, because it's not true. And I think I did more than enough to prove that tonight. So if you want to support what I do, patreon.com/Horry Sheet Show or the Horry Sheet Show. Honestly, don't even remember. That's going to be one of the only ways you can chat in a chat like I have tonight. And I'll say goodbye to everybody. I will also say thank you, Bob from Glowbusters, for showing up. Intellectual Ketchup, still in here. The Real Gravity. Oh, that's interesting. I really want to check that out. I've probably already seen it. Let me see what Bob says. It's a 14-minute video Bob just posted titled The Real Gravity on the Glowbusters channel. You guys check it out. I trust him. Cheers, Horry. Much respect. Musicians for Truth. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Mike. Yeah, Mike, have a good night. Mike, you got a wrench here, brother. Man, add a moderator. Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy your wrench. Polaris debunks the Earth moving around the sun at 67,000 miles per hour. Seriously, it's always north. And hey, I'm kind of directionally challenged, and I don't get into the planetary rotations things. Look, everybody has their own forte in the truth spreading. The motions of the planets and the math and the dates is not the thing that I focus on. I focus more on the CGI and how they're faking every single picture of Earth and planets that we have ever seen. It's a ridiculous thing. And that's why I did on my last stream the moons of Saturn, Enceladus or whatever it was, and Enceladus, whatever. So fake. Anyway, guys, much love. I thought the swastika was the 4 seasons around the North Star. Big Dipper. Oh, all right, there you go. Your show is the eyes wide shut of Flat Earth. I know you have naked women laying around the house all the time off camera. Can I be a Satanist too? Says Intellectual Ketchup. I don't necessarily have naked women laying around. No, not yet. But if I ever do, trust me, I won't be broadcasting on this channel. I will be broadcasting a very different kind of broadcast. I love you guys. I'm here to wake people up. Thanks for showing up. Man, hey, Awake Souls and crew, come on, man. I'm trying to be on the same team. You guys got to stop judging other people because they're not 100% Christian. That's bullshit, and fuck you guys. Like, come on. We're all on the same team. If you have a different view on something, voice it. But don't tell people that they're a Satanist. Goodbye. If you want to support the channel, so at some point I'm going to have a link down below. Patreon.com/Horry Sheet Show. Patreon.com/The Horry Sheet Show. Whatever it is. Support me, guys. Peace out. Love you. Bye-bye. Where's my beer?